Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am those who are watching my video for the first time. My name is Saurav Gupta. I am a law of attraction coach and Ho'oponopono healer. So today's video is about healing and how we can use Ho'oponopono technique for our self healing. That is all about today's video. It will be very interesting. So we all know that what is healing, right? It is basically anything which eases out our pain and discomfort is healing. And we all know at the same time that our body's default mechanism is towards healing. How? Imagine you have cut your nails. Imagine you have gone for a haircut. Then why do you need to go for the haircut or the nail cut again? Because our body, our internal body mechanism, our cell mechanisms behave in such a way that they grows. So this is a very, very good evidence and for the fact that our body behaves towards healing. Even if we have a small cut or injuries, if you see that it gets healed or gets dried up in a matter of 2 or 3 days, the damaged cells gets wiped off and it's overwritten by new cells. Do you think that we as an individual have any contribution towards that? No, right? So it is basically naturally taken care by body, our body mechanism. And same is the case for if we have any fractures in our hand or leg or any part of the body we have a fracture. What we do or what does the doctor do? They do a plaster on the body part which has been affected through fracture or a crack, and they say that it will maybe taking about 3 to 5 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks or any time frame that they mention for the bone to get rejoined. Now, what actually we do to join the bone again which has been fractured or damaged? We do nothing. The only thing the doctor ensures is that part of the body doesn't get bent, doesn't get twisted or something like that. Just the doctor ensures that it gets straightened. So that's why the plaster is necessary. The hard plaster is necessary. Rest is the natural healing of bone. So if the body functions towards our healing, then why do we need self-healing? The question arises that it's simply because we as an individual interfere in body's default mechanism. How? Through our thought processes, through our faiths, through our beliefs, through our actions, and through our thoughts. All the negative feelings that we have actually interferes with the normal body function. By negative thinking, we mean is the lack of confidence that we have, doubts that we have, judgmental towards any new things, lack of self-confidence. All these things actually interferes with our body's regular mechanism. And that is why our default bodily mechanism is affected. Too much overthinking regarding any performance, too much overthinking regarding any performance, any outcome of the performance, as you can say, result of exam, appraisals, all this actually interferes in our regular bodily mechanism. And that is why the very need of self-healing is necessary, through which we can actually clear out all the negative frequencies, all the negative energies, all the negative thought process that we have. And one of the most effective way of doing things is Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. I will be giving the exact name in the description. Ho'oponopono is a technique from the island of Hawaii, and it's practiced heavily in the ancient days. It's a very ancient mechanism which was practiced in the island of Hawaii by the people of Hawaii. And one person's name is worth mentioning is Dr. Hew Len. who was a resident of Hawaii, and he was a psychologist. And he used to practice this method of Ho'oponopono while treating other patients. And there was a story in which you can always check back in the internet after you go through this video, is that there was a mental asylum in Hawaii where Dr. Hew Len was given the responsibility of treating the mentally ill patients, and out of which some of the mental patients were very, very ill, critically ill. And they were ill to such an extent that they were hurting others and they were hurting themselves as well. And Dr. Hew Len took the responsibility of healing them. And he started walking towards them using this Ho'oponopono technique. And in a span of 2 to 3 months, the entire violence of those patients was completely wiped off. And at the same time, in a span the next 2 3 months, they were completely cured and taken back to their respective homes by their family members. It's an amazing story, right? I mean, those violent patients were being treated so effectively by this mechanism. Even more amazing, Dr. Hew Len never met those patients, neither prescribed any medicines for them. No electric shocks, nothing was given. Then how? This is really a magical story and a magical outcome as well. And the medical industry at that point of time was completely shaken up by this. And later on, Dr. Hew Len continued to treat the other patients of the asylum with the same technique, and eventually all got cured. The mental asylum, fortunately, was closed in the span of 2 to 3 years because there were hardly any patients to treat. So what is this Ho'oponopono technique and how we can use that in our daily lives? This is a story very inspiring that we know, but at the same time, we need to know that how we can use this technique in our daily lives so that we can better our lives, we can better our mental state to deal with things. These are simple two statements, rather four statements that I would say. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So these are the four simple statements which needs to be uttered or needs to be pronounced on a regular basis. Doubting that what can these four simple statements can do to our lives? Yes, it can. Maybe the four simple statements, but the effect is profound. You can try that at your home on a regular basis, at least for 21 to 30 days, and see the results twice a day, 108 times. The thing that it works is basically based on science, that please forgive me, sorry, forgiveness, thankfulness, and love are the four words which bears very high frequency, and it really attracts, clears all the low frequency negative things and shows the path and creates the path for all the good things. You don't believe? Then practice it and see. That's all from my video for now. I'll be coming up with more techniques and practices for this amazing Ho'oponopono technique. If this video is helpful, do like the video, share the video with your friends and family, and do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further updates and any new videos on this topic and many other interesting topics that I upload. Thank you. Have a good day.